The thing I love the most about the Mario Kart series is that every title in the franchise is able to deliver so many awesome and fantastic tracks to race in. From the classic SNES Rainbow Road to the brilliant Nintendo 3DS's Shy Guy Bazaar, there are so many good circuits in the series. From the DS, Nintendo even started remaking all the tracks, and, in many cases, also upgrading them to make them even better. One of my personal favorite tracks of the series is Double Dash's Yoshi Circuit, but not the GameCube nor the DS version of it. Good versions, but I'm talking about the spectacular Mario Kart 8's Yoshi Circuit. In fact, I think this version is so great that in today's video I'm going to analyze it and compare it to one of the most iconic Grand Prix of all times, both in real life and racing games, the Monaco Gran Prix. But before we start, roll the intro. Good day to everyone, Blue Fox here, and in today's episode I want to talk about why I believe Yoshi Circuit is Mario Kart's version of Monaco. The main thing I'm going to analyze about this circuit today are its evolution, its aesthetics, and its layout, exploring both how they were made extremely well in the Wii U and Switch's version of the game, and how these elements are similar to the beloved Monaco track. Without further introductions, let's get started. Yoshi Circuit made its debut in Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube back in '03 in the Star Cup. The track idea was simple: make a raceway in the shape of the cute green dinosaur we all love by smartly using his silhouette as the base of the circuit. This was a huge thing, since many tracks' layouts were simple and uninspired, meanwhile Yoshi Circuit was easily recognizable and enjoyable to play in. So much so that when Mario Kart DS introduced retro tracks for the first time in the series, Yoshi Circuit was picked to be the very last raceway of the lighting cap of that game. Of course, with the limitation of the DS, the track was a bit of a downscale from the original, but overall it kept its uniqueness and the map was still tons of fun to play in. Many years have passed since, and after releasing Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, Nintendo decided to reveal new expansion packs for the game, adding new and remade retro tracks. One of the first revealed circuits was, drumroll please, yup, you guessed it. Yoshi Circuit is back for the third time. Never a track was made more than once, making the announcement even more exciting. Long story short, I played it many times when it first came out. You may start thinking, that's cool and all, but what's the parallel to Monaco then? Monaco is not shaped like Yoshi. And even if that's unfortunately true, Monaco does share that unique aspects Yoshi Circuit has. It's not that common for Grand Prix to be hosted in cities, especially in crowded all European style ones. So having an important event take place in such a recognizable place does already make Monaco feel special in comparison to other raceways. And before you know it, what racetrack is always featured in realistic racing games? From Gran Turismo to Formula 1 to Project Cars to many more, Monaco GP never missed a new racing title. You know what? They also should put it in Mario Kart. I think that would be a fun addition. Yoshi Circuit is set in an island in a warm and calm sea off the Mushroom Kingdom. The Mario Kart 8 version of it really highlights the splendid and delightful climate the island has. With the small town that resembles a southern European village to Daisy Cruiser just off the distance, Yoshi's Island's aesthetics make this raceway elegant and memorable. I could talk for hours of all the small details that make this paradise so beautiful, but I think images speak more than words here. If Mario was set in the real world, I think we could all agree that this map is heavily based off a Mediterranean island such as Malta or Elba. And you know what other iconic Grand Prix set off the Mediterranean shores? It's, of course, Monaco, located entirely in the Côte d'Azur in southern France. Here, the sea is calm, light blue, and the sunlight covers it all. The architecture is also typically European, even if a bit more modern. Monaco is the gem of the Mediterranean Sea, just like Yoshi's Island is the gem of its own sea. We established the parallels between the two tracks for what regards the uniqueness and the aesthetics both share. However, there is still a huge element that truly confirms that Yoshi Circuit is Mario Kart's Monaco, and that's the gameplay and layout both have. Mario Kart is known for all the awesome and creative approaches to game design, with tracks going underwater, up in the air, going against gravity and much more. It goes without saying that Mario Kart's raceways are very different from other racing titles. Having said that, did you notice that Yoshi Circuit, in comparison, is pretty flat and overall less extravagant than other iconic Mario Kart tracks? Retro tracks, especially in the Wii U Switch's version of the game, tend to implement the new mechanics introduced and apply them in the old circuits. For example, in Drive Your Desert, an oasis full of water was introduced, since driving underwater is a new mechanic of the franchise. In Toad's Turnpike, you can run off the walls, something that was not possible back in the Nintendo 64. The point is that from all the crazy things the Big N could have done to Yoshi Circuit, they decided to preserve it as a pure racetrack. And well, this is the reason why Yoshi Circuit is my favorite track of the series. It's simple yet efficient. It's truly made to test the player's skill of driving and using items. Yoshi Circuit is full of curves and roads to race in. There's a lot of space for the player to try new things and become better at racing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, as stated before, makes Yoshi Circuit Mario Kart's Monaco. Monaco is also full of curves, and it's quite challenging to race in as well. I'm not too sure if it's considered the toughest track in driving games and in Formula 1 in general, but I surely believe it's quite difficult due to its particular design and layout. Monaco, just like Yoshi, has many curves in such a relatively short distance. Heck, they even share the same tunnel part. The complexity of Monaco's intriguing lab makes Monaco, well, Monaco. And I believe that such complexity is what makes Yoshi Circuit Mario Kart's Monaco. So there you have it. These are all my reasons why I believe such crazy but still reasonable conclusion. The point of the video was not to say Monaco and Yoshi Circuit are the same, because, wait, they clearly aren't, but rather to say that the core souls of both tracks are actually much closer to what people may think. The fact that both tracks are quite representative of their respective games, both tracks are set in warm and Mediterranean-like places, and that both share the same base track philosophy, in my book is more than enough to prove my thesis. And before you write in the comments below, yes, there are other circuits that could claim the honor to be called Mario Kart's Monaco. For instance, the remake of N64 Royal Raceway, Wii Daisy Circuit and all the Rainbow Roads all have potential of their own to be considered such, for many different reasons. But well, that's a topic for another video. Thank you so much for watching. This video took way more than expected, but I'm proud of the final result, and hope always to improve with time and practice. Small footnote here, I know all SNES circuits are present in GBA game, and therefore all SNES circuits that came after the DS are technically also made thrice in the series, but to be honest, the effect they had was clearly not the same. Having said that, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Click those like and sub buttons if you want more content, and feel free to comment what is your opinion about it. I'm Fox, and I wish you all an awesome day.